Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff and today we're checking out the awesome new Spider-Man Miles Morales Adidas Superstars. Here we go. For those of y'all that have bought the new Spider-Man Miles Morales game, y'all might have noticed that Miles has switched allegiance from the frickin' sweet Air Jordan 1 High origin story that I just so happen to have here, subtle flex there, to this, a new pair of black and red Adidas Superstars that he wears in the game. Now I know that this has been super controversial. Like many people, I agree that the Jordans were a part of Miles and the storyline of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. But here's the thing, this is associated with the 2020 game, which is a completely different storyline to the 2018 animated movie. So as much as it might be painful to see Miles sporting something other than his Jordans, think of this as Miles from another multiverse, like another dimension. A dimension where he just so happens to be a huge Three Stripes fan. That being said, for those of y'all that know me, I also am a huge Adidas fan, but I have to admit y'all, I'm kind of a little disappointed with these. Let's get on with the review. The Spider-Man Miles Morales Superstars dropped this November 19th for a price of $75 in the US. Starting with the box, for whatever reason, Adidas keeps slacking off when it comes to the unboxing experience. Here they had a chance to create a really cool box for this collab, but nope, here we have the usual blue Superstar box. Like, would it have killed them to at least put a spider web somewhere? Seriously. Opening up the box, you have the usual Superstar wrapping paper, and inside you have the shoes with the usual Superstar size tag and this Marvel Gamerverse tag. But yeah, pretty much your usual Superstar box. Alright, coming to the shoe itself and starting with the toe box, you have the usual Superstar shell toe that's in a black color here instead of the usual white color. And then moving along the upper of the shoe, it's in a red leather material with the Adidas 3 stripes on the side in a black color. This black and red design is supposed to be a nod to the Spidey suit that Miles Morales wears in the game. Above the black 3 stripes on the mid panel, you'll see the word Superstar in black to the side of it. Of course, this is only on the lateral side of the shoe. Moving towards the top of the shoe, you'll see the usual Superstar regular lacing system with these flat black laces. Unfortunately, no extra pair of laces here. You'll also notice a tiny black lace tag here with the PlayStation symbol, since this awesome game is only available on PlayStation. Moving on, underneath the laces, you have this black leather tongue, which seems to have a bit more padding than usual to make them feel a little tiny bit more comfortable on feet compared to the usual Superstars. At the top of the tongue is the usual branding tag with the Adidas Trifol branding in this red color on the black leather, keeping in theme with the Miles Morales Spider-Man suit. Coming to the inside of the shoe, you'll notice the Marvel branding on the inside of the tongue, along with a black leather sock liner that feels pretty good against your feet. There's the usual Adidas Superstar insole, this time in a black synthetic leather with the Adidas branding in a red color towards the heel. So that's on the right pair. On the left pair, you'll see the Spider-Man logo along with the Marvel logo, Insomniac Games, and the PlayStation logo as well. And then lastly, coming to the back of the shoe, you have the usual Superstar heel tab, but this has the Spider-Man logo in red occupying the black heel tab. I feel like Adidas did this to give it some Spider-Man feel, because as you probably noticed, there's not really much of a Spider-Man feel to the rest of the shoe, apart from the Miles Morales suit colors used. But I don't know, I kind of feel like it looks a little cheap. Yeah, there's just something I don't like about the way they place the logo here. Below that, you have the same red synthetic leather material as the rest of the upper. Moving on, that entire upper sits on the usual Superstar hard rubber midsole, but this time, instead of the usual white rubber midsole and outsole, we get this black rubber midsole with this lining of the red outsole below it. And then coming to the bottom of the shoe, you have this red rubber outsole in the usual Superstar thread pattern. And yeah, that's about it in terms of design. Coming to fit and sizing, the Adidas Superstars tend to fit true to size, but Adidas sizing is pretty unpredictable. I feel like these fit just like any other pair of Superstars, which is true to size, but if you have wide feet like I do, I definitely recommend going up half a size. For example, I'm a size UK 11, so I wanted to go up to a UK 11.5 here. But unfortunately, there were no half sizes available in this shoe, so I went up to a UK 12 instead, which fits okay, but I have a little bit more room in the toe box than I'd like. Moving on, in terms of comfort, honestly, these feel just like any other pair of Adidas Superstars. When it comes to cushioning, it's a rather stiff, flat kind of feeling underfoot, since there's really not too much going on from a cushioning point of view here. But to its credit, it's a very stable shoe and it's pretty durable. So if you want a really stylish pair of everyday sneakers, and you're okay with how the Superstars feel underfoot, here's a solid option for you. Alright guys, with all that out of the way, let's take a look at the Spider-Man Miles Morales Adidas Superstars on feet. Alright guys, so that was a quick look at the Spider-Man Miles Morales Adidas Superstars. As much as I know that these are supposed to look exactly like the shoes Miles wears in the game, I have to admit I'm kind of a little disappointed. I just feel like there's a lot more that they could have done with this shoe, with the color blocking and the PlayStation and Spider-Man logos. I just feel like these shoes are more meant for kids who would love to wear what Miles Morales is wearing in the game, but not really the same crowd of comic book nerds like me who would have copped the Jordan 1 origin story, which I feel was much nicer done. At the same time, I kind of feel for Adidas as well. Like, I don't know what else they could have done here, to be honest. If they used the same spot pattern as the Jordans, we'd all be like, hey look, Adidas copied the same design of the origin story. And if there were too many Spider-Man logos or spiderwebs all around, the shoe would look, well, more childish. So maybe this is the best that the Adidas designers could come up with after talking to Marvel, Sony and Insomniac Games, who had to produce the same shoe in the game. Which also brings me to the fact that out of all the Adidas shoes out there, why would Miles choose the most uncomfortable silhouette to wear? Like, why not a Spider-Man Adidas Ultra Boost, or heck, even a Spider-Man version of the new ZX2K Boost, which is so squishy that Miles might have actually appreciated the bouncy feeling of that shoe. I feel like Adidas was trying to get the same hype going as the Jordans, but they didn't really market these too much after seeing all the outrage online about Miles switching from his trademark Jordans to the 3 stripes. But hey, Kanye did it too, right? At the end of the day, if you want to wear the same shoes as the coolest Spider-Man, well, here you go. Alright guys, so that's what I think about the Spider-Man Miles Morales Adidas Superstars. I'd love to know what you guys think about this shoe. And do you think that Adidas could have done more with these shoes? Let me know right in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to see more photos of the Spider-Man Miles Morales Adidas Superstars, feel free to check me out on Instagram at ClintonJeff and maybe give me a follow. And hey, if you found this video helpful and you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit the like button right below and maybe subscribe because that would be definitely appreciated. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.